The media construct reality is one of the media literacy concepts that we've talked about in my communications principles of mass communications class. And so basically, with this, the media construct reality, it's that the media is responsible for the majority of observations and experiences from which we build up our personal understandings of the world and how it works. Much of our view of reality is based on media messages that have been pre constructed and have attitudes, interpretations, and conclusions already built in. Therefore, the media, to a very big extent, gives us our sense of reality. And for that, I have two examples of different ways that people can be brought up to basically have the predisposed ideas of living. For me, example, I watched a lot of movies as a child, as my mom just is obsessed with movies. So my concept of reality has been very changed, and I believe in a lot of things that aren't real. At least I did when I was younger. Like I believed in Santa Claus all the way up through middle school. While other people who parents didn't allow them to watch a bunch of movies and just science fiction things, they're not so easy to believe. Their view on life and reality is just very real world, like exactly how it is. But for me, I have the best hopes for everything. Like I know it's a very gender stereotyping kind of like you know how most girls believe that their knight in shining armor is going to come save them when they're older. And that's because as we grow up, that's what's in media, is that this idea that a girl is just a damsel in distress and they must be saved by a man, a knight in shining armor. But for some girls whose parents didn't allow them to watch all of these different movies, TVs, read princess books, they don't have that concept in the back of their mind as they're growing up of the interpretation of this fake reality. But me, on the other hand, I love that idea, but I was also able to understand because my whole life wasn't just watching movies, but I watched a lot in the sense that I didn't just watch the typical princess movies. My mom has a huge rack of just bunch of hundreds of DVDs. So I was exposed to a lot of different types of genres. So I'm able to distinguish the difference between, oh, a knight in shining armor is going to save me, and I need to be able to be independent and just decide my own things and save myself. But the whole point is that just the media construct reality is that it's just media is very responsible for how children are at a young age, like growing up and just absorbing everything that they see in media. Yeah, thank you.